folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the USC Trojans. Greenway Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Trojans will kick this deep to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Hicks. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. Comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Hicks. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
It can be hard sometimes with a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Hicks. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quick throw to the left. Pass caught on a comeback route. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
I would argue he's one of the more talented quarterbacks that we've seen the entire year covering college football. He can throw the deep ball. He can throw that touch pass.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Irish. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kurt.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. First play taken a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Looks left and finds his target there. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Oh, my gosh. What a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks like he's almost giving up on the play, checks it down to the running back, and how about the back, what he does with the ball in his hands after the catch, picks up the first down.
Hit just as he throws the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And they'll use the ground game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And a low line drive, ugly punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Every game in this series just feels special, Kirk. The battle for the Shillelagh, really the first great intersectional rivalry that's endured goes back 100 years.
You know, I think for a lot of us, this rivalry reminds us of the old Midwest against the West Coast. But these days, these two programs are still very highly regarded by both the players and staff across the entire college football landscape.
He makes the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, I love the running back angle route. It's an easy throw and an easy read for the quarterback, and you get the ball in the hands of a dangerous playmaker.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there, coming up with that big interception.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Off play action. He's looking to throw. He'll throw it now. And this pass is caught. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swann. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Looking deep down the right side. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Trojans pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And at first down, right back to the running game. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking for a gap. It's Hicks. Powering through the defender. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here's the second down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. Looking to throw it deep. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, USC. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hicks. And the returner is brought down. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? That's caught. It's Hicks. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Hicks. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. That puts him over 150 yards today, Kirk. We knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the height and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, well, it says a lot about it.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. Going for a big play downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. On the move now. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Southern Cal. No chance to catch him there.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today. I don't know if he's done yet.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, and he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They'll run it from the gun. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Gonna run it. It's Hicks. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down. Almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. And he went out of bounds after a short gain in that way. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Trojans.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Lining up to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And they finally bring them down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. He's going to hand this off. He's got room to run.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. And here's the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Going for his running back. That's reeled in. It's Hicks. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. This time, a completion. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Short pass finds the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try the right here. And the Trojans pick up enough to get a first down there.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. And the Trojans pick up enough for a first down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. That's knocked away. The defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
It's a shotgun run call. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the extra point was up and good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. USC offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll come out for his 5th punt of the night. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Is back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. The shotgun running play call. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
He's running out of time here. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Trojans have first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. Harlem the incompletion, second and 10 from the 39. Testing the right side here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly.
Oh, he's bringing it back.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. On the ground, it's Hicks. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Irish.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. They're going to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And he'll drop back here on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The defense produces 6 points.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Here comes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, what in the heck was that all mean? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Here we go. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
He runs out of bounds at the 3-yard line. First and goal, Notre Dame.
The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal.
Let's go!
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Looking right, this one caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Bringing pressure. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Powering through a tackle. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter and set something up downfield.
Working clock with the ground game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Punt team ready to boot it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. offense will keep it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Turns it loose downfield. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, USC. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset and planned it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
They'll bring in the jumbo formation as they try for the two-point conversion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
USC 29.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Give it to the back again. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Bites off a defender.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.